Hi, I'm Aoife with the NCBI Children and Young Persons team. I'm going to give you a brief overview of accessing sports and leisure activities for children and young people who have a vision impairment. So, why participate? Participation in sport, recreation and leisure activities helps to develop physical fitness, coordination and strength, which will help when undertaking any daily living activity. It provides many opportunities to develop social skills which are critical for establishing and maintaining friendships. It supports positive mental health and self-determination. Participation with high expectations allows children with vision impairment to reach their full potential. It prevents feelings of exclusion, which children experience when they do not have the same opportunity as their sighted peers to participate in everyday activities. While it's expected that a child can learn to sit alone, to stand and to walk, we must also expect that they continue on with this gross motor development to the more advanced skills of running, jumping, throwing and catching. Here are some pointers when teaching your child. When running, the arms should be opposite to the legs with elbows bent. There's a brief period where both feet are off the ground and landing should be on the heels or toes. Hopping. The non-support leg swings forward with the foot remaining behind the body. The arms are bent, swinging forward to produce force to jump. Throwing. When throwing underhand, the hand swings down and back with the chest facing the direction of the throw. Step forward with the opposite foot and the hand moves forward with straight arm to follow through. Catching. Curved hands in front of the body with elbows flexed. Arms extend forward to meet the ball. Aim to catch the ball with the hands only and then draw it into the body. Start with bean bags or bigger balls. Have a countdown by the person who's throwing. Kicking. The non-kicking foot should be slightly behind the ball or even to it. The kicking leg does an elongated stride just prior to the ball contact. The ball is kicked with the instep of the foot. Use a continuous sound-emitting ball to practice. Place the ball on an object to slightly elevate it. Children with low or no vision are not able to use vision as a motivator or reinforcer. Tactual and auditory information is taken in one bit at a time. It takes time and effort to learn and develop skills, and there are a number of ways in which we can help. Verbal explanation is a thorough explanation of the skills that are being developed. Break down the overall skill to provide a complete picture of the individual movements in the sequence in which it will be performed. Tactile modeling. Physically demonstrate the motions of the skill while your child examines the position and movement of your body with their hands. This is very effective for skills where the body is stationary and the limbs move, for example, throwing a ball. Physical guidance is where you guide the child through the motions of a skill. You place the child's body and limbs into the appropriate position and put them through the desired movement. Coactive movement is where you perform the movement with your child. You both do the same activity at the same time until they get the feel of the motion. Remember to practice and be patient when developing new skills. Safety during physical activity is not something that should be taken lightly. Each activity should be well examined and planned before taking part. With this proactive approach and an open mind, all individuals with vision impairment should be included in their chosen activity. Speak with your doctor before embarking on any new athletic activity. If your child's eye condition or any other physical condition requires special attention, the activity organisers should know in advance. For children with low vision, it can help to describe the child's usable vision to the coach so they can understand how to position themselves to teach the child. If glasses are worn, they should have plastic lenses secured by a sports band. Talk to the organisers ahead of time to discuss any modifications or adaptations. Very often they will want to help and just need to know how best to do so. Knowing what's available in your surroundings and how accessible each activity is will help in choosing leisure activities. It's important to remember that there are many in-house and after-school sports that can easily be accessed by children with vision impairment. However, it's hard to be motivated when people are concerned that an activity may be unsafe for your child to participate in or lack the awareness and knowledge about adaptations and are afraid to be inclusive. Being able to suggest simple modifications will make many more activities accessible to your child to be included in the activities. These modifications may include changing the environment, equipment, or the rules. It's very important that the modifications are comfortable for your child. If the first one doesn't work, don't get discouraged. It's okay to try again. Instruction. Ask the coach to have your child stand near them and teach in their visual field. Ask them to wear a brightly coloured top and use descriptive verbal instruction with physical demonstration if needed. Environmental modifications may be needed. Familiarise your child with the area ahead of time and look at any changes that need to be made. This could be increasing visual cues, limiting noise, changing lighting, reducing the size of the playing area. Boundaries can be made clear by using bright ribbon or tape, bright cones, or by raised lines on the floor. Equipment can be adapted in a variety of ways, such as assistance in the grip, increasing auditory information, and increasing tactile cues. Brightly coloured, well-contrasting, larger equipment will help. For example, brightly coloured, glowing, or audible bell balls can be used. Attach bells or buzzers to targets or goalposts. A ball can be wrapped in a noisy plastic bag for a quick fix. Try putting some rice inside a balloon or a beach ball. Rules can be adapted in order to be successful for everyone. For example, bounce a ball for catch instead of throwing the ball to allow preparation time. Kicking a stationary ball in soccer, reducing the number of players on the team, or having a guide or peer tutor. Also remember that even the most famous athletes have ups and downs. Don't get discouraged from 1 or 2 bad days. We should all be aware that the potential of not making the team is present for every person who tries out, including sighted peers. This is a natural part of competitive team sports. This does not mean that you are bad at the sport, only that you may not have been one of the top players at that time. You can still play the sport with friends, in the community, or at home. Another opportunity that is available to anyone with a vision impairment is sports specifically for people who are vision impaired. Vision Sports can be found at visionsports.ie, and it is a national governing body for sport and leisure activities for people with a vision impairment in Ireland. Campabilities is an annual residential sports camp for 10 to 15-year-olds. For more information, contact us at the NCBI Children and Young Persons team. Paralympics.ie gives information for elite sports people and provides plenty of inspiration. The National Sports Campus in Dublin run inclusive camps and have had a sports day camp for young children with a vision impairment. Their website is sportirelandcampus.ie. The Sports Inclusion Development Officer, or SIDO, at your local sports partnership will have lots of information about activities and events local to you. Find out more information at sportireland.ie. The Cork Sports Partnership have produced a very useful guide to keeping active. It can be found at activecork.ie. CARA are a national organisation working to increase and enhance opportunities in sport for people with a disability. Find them at caracentre.ie. This last section is a list of activities that you can try in your own home. Not a lot of space or equipment is needed to stay active, build strength, fitness and coordination that will pay off in many aspects of life.